Okay, so now I've created my questionnaire activity, but I haven't actually added any content into it, so there's no questions for my students to respond to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click into that questionnaire I just created. And that's going to bring up a little interface, and you'll see it says no content currently defined. So there's actually nothing inside this questionnaire. But you can see it has this tabbed interface, and I can go over here to the questions tab to add questions into my questionnaire. So if you're familiar with Google Forms or SurveyMonkey or any of those other tools, you'll find that this is pretty similar. This drop down here will present a set of options of what type of question you want to create. So maybe I want to see how many minutes my students are spending on homework, so I'll create a multiple choice question, and that's what this radio buttons option is. So I'll select radio buttons, and I'm going to add the selected question type. This is going to present a dialog to me where I can actually add the content for the question in here. So I can set the response to be required. Maybe I want the buttons to be vertically aligned, and then I can actually add the question text in here. How many minutes do you spend on environmental science homework each night? And then under possible answers, I'm just going to list one answer per row. So 0 to 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and 30 plus minutes. I'm going to save my changes here. And that's going to bring me back to this questions tab. And you can see it's added a radio button type question, and it gives me the question content here. Now I can go over to this preview tab here. You can see it created this new tab over here, and I can actually go and look to see what this questionnaire is going to look like. So this is really helpful to me. I can see, okay, right, this is exactly the type of question I wanted to create. There's a bunch of other question options in here. You could do, you know, rate things on a scale from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 or whatever. Text box, yes or no questions, free response, sort of all those standard type of pieces of information that you might want to get out of a survey. So I encourage you to play around with those and see what's out there and what will work for your particular questionnaire.